Excellent. I'm here with Freedom Dad, and we're at the Stephen Baker protest.
Yeah, gathering.
Gathering. Can you just let me know, so why are we doing this with Stephen today?
Because it's not just Stephen. This has been a process of many patriots who've been set up and put in the jail and then remanded and then put on bail conditions, and Stevie went through all that, and now he was at a protest at a citizen journalist and got arrested. And it's an injustice.
With that being arrested, I've seen that. So I think you're actually up with the key rings.
Key rings, yep.
And that's the same sort of thing that's happened before.
Yellow kitty key rings. It's ridiculous.
I've spoke about the key rings, and I've actually demonstrated that your wedding ring could be under the same.
Yeah, well, a pen in that particular bag. Me being an ex-prisoner, if I'm going to use something as a weapon, I'd use the pen before a fucking that silly pink plastic Hello key ring. So it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a novelty, that's all it was. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. We'll let the court sort it out. They're paying all this money to prosecutors, so it's up to the government if that's the way they want to go. You know what I mean? Then what choice do we have?
And can you give us, just for the camera, just let us know, so what implications does that have for the wider public? The whole thing is that you're saying is that we're being prosecuted for our views.
Yeah.
What implications does that have for the wider public when you can't even come, as you say, with Pinky and stuff, can't come to the event just to speak?
Yeah.
So he can't come to the event just to speak to the world,
Yeah.
but as you say, you can come
this is a stark warning. This is a stark warning because not everybody knows what's going on. So this is a stark warning to the general public. We're first. You will be next. You will be up here with us. There's no two way. I know what's coming, and a lot more people are waiting. So this is a warning to you. This is what it's ahead of you. When you do this, you're gonna get it from the government. You're gonna get it from the police. You're gonna get it from the far left, and you're gonna get it from mainstream media. And it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. You know what I mean? And it's that hard. Stevie Baker's led in prison. You know what I mean? For nothing.
People don't realise as well, so when I was in a shit part of my life, Stevie was there for me. Stevie said, so you're saying about everybody has their past, is that everybody says we have you do online or you've done. Now, people might have their past, but they're good people.
Of course, listen, good people do bad things. It's Northern Ireland. I've always said, most of the men, when I was in jail with them, they would never see the inside of a prison if they hadn't been born anywhere else in Belfast. We were born in the Troubles, born in 1970. You know what I mean? We were running about streets with no street lights and petrol bombs and all sorts, and soldiers and people getting shot. You know what I mean? This is our lived experience. So there's mental health, there's PTSD, and there's criminal records that come off that. And like I say,
day-to-day life comes in that as well.
It's a lived experience of the working class, and that's why we speak up, because who else is going to do it? It's like the politicians are they're private school boys, they're millionaires. They don't represent the working class. We're lucky in Northern Ireland where we've got politicians in the DUP and the TUV who do represent. They're homegrown. They come from the working class, and I think that we are a bit more fortunate that way, where our politicians, I think, will do better because of the way we are, our political status. We've got local people in Shankill, Rathcoole, North Down. We've got local men. Not private school boys, not millionaires, and that's.
And do you think when them private men get up into the echelons of Stormont and stuff like that, do you think they'll keep their integrity for the people, or do you think they're?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be difficult for any unionist politician to bullshit us right now with what's coming. Unionism.
Everybody's scrutinised.
But unionism is a different kettle of fish. Unionism is something that we fought for many years. It's part of the Protestant Unionist Lodge community, and when we fight the IRA and the NLA and the real IRA and all of it, and the IPLO back in the day, all these men, Protestant Unionist loyalists, they fought with their heart, and they would die and they would go to jail. And this is what this land means. So when it comes to mass immigration and the replacement, now the IRA weren't trying to replace us, they were trying to get us out. But this is the replacement of everything: our lands, our churches, our murals, our bonfires, our 12th of Julys, Easter uprising, a hunger strike, whatever, both sides, everything will go. The Catholics may try and use them to get rid of us. Use the foreigners, get the foreigners in, get the British out, but they will be next.
Yeah.
And this is fact. This is all fact. It's not misinformation. It's not far right. It is what it is. You shoot me. Sorry, mate, sorry.
No worries, mate. Well, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Thanks very much for the interview.
No problem.
And again, Stevie Baker said 73 days?
73 days. It'll be 90 by the time he gets out.
It'll be 90 days before Stevie Baker gets out. So said, we're all here, we're all going to do it again. I think Freedom Dad says about getting up to McGabry and just creating a load of noise and just doing their head in. So again, thanks very much for the interview. We'll keep it short and sweet.
I'll get this shirt on my platform and give you a wee shout and get that platform.
Yes, mate, thank you very much. All right, thank you.